Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Flo-Rida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Florida. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking for the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down run.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to scramble now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will line up to kick it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The tight end has got it.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living me for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. He's got the first down and more. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run, it's Reed. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And they heave it deep downfield. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Trying to extend the play. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
The Panthers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's back to throw again on second down. And this one is caught.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
To the air, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So we reached the 2-minute warning. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Going to run it. It's Daniels. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The Gators will have to kick it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be a return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. That's a big hit at the end, but they get a fresh set of downs. Pitt now operating in the red zone. first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see, the quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's free around the 15. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Gators will line up on first and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Heading left after the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaking tackles. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Flo-Rida. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Patriots will crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He slides to avoid the big hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fighting off the defender. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example there.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Panthers will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff on a single back formation. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Pick is up and no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddling. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.